right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Here comes 3rd and 6. On play action, Hurts. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. A big-time play for the Niners. 35 yards.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Go Silver, right? Crowd left Yeti.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And let's give him about 4 on that one. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. 3rd down and 9.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hey, check that, street.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats.
Here's Purdy. Going up top. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Backed up to his own goal line. Hurts. Looking downfield. That's Musgrave, the tight end. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 97 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, Panther. Go.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
#1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. They try the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes 4th down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Here we go, Shaq. 19 Lion.
Davis heading in motion. They're going. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Again in the air for Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Back to the air again is Purdy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Going for it all. That is brought in. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play just before the half. 41 yards.
Let's go.
Now this looks like a design run. He'll push forward for about a yard. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
49ers 14.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top. in this second half. Coming up.
Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Ready? Street! Ready?
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Hey! Smash Bronco! Check go!
Now it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Here we go! Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Let's go now!
Throwing is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll get this count to the left flat. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Hawk 7!
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Panther 11! Ready?
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the 49ers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. on 1st and 10. It's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Hey, 73, 73.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Well, I love the aggressive play call here by this offensive coordinator. The decision to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. Of course, #1 goal, pick up the 1st down. But in this case, once he got past the line of scrimmage, he saw daylight, and he had a huge run in front.
73, 73.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he will score. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score Eagles 24, 49ers 21.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Come on, set. Ready.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
To throw, Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
A second down throw here for Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Come 19. Come 19.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Now Purdy. That is caught. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. Here we go. First and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. But now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on second and third. You have to at least come away with points. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
For the lead, here is third and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
73! 73!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On play action, Hurts. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
63, 63, 63. Tiger Hornet.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Hurts again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Here is 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. '79 Broncos.
Davis going in motion.
Check go.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Check smash. Check smash. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. Set Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Chap 60. Chap 60. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
One last shot now for Purdy. He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They are able to go into the home of the defending Super Bowl champs. Never an easy place to play. Come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.